Combinations of capacitors. The capacitors are combined in two ways, in series and in parallel. In series combination, the capacitors are connected one after the another. So let C1, C2, C3 be the three capacitors which are connected in series between the 2 points A and B. If with the help of any electrical source, the first plate of capacitor C1 is given charge plus Q, then by induction minus Q charge appears on the inner surface of the second plate of C1, thereby releasing plus Q charge which goes to the first plate of capacitor C2. By induction, minus Q charge appears on the inner surface of second plate of C1 and which releases plus Q charge which flows to the first plate of capacitor C2 plus Q. Thus, the first plate of each capacitor has charge plus Q and the second plate has charge minus Q. If V1, V2 and V3 are the potential difference between the three capacitors, then V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Total is V, and V1, V2, V3 are the potential difference between the three capacitors. Then V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Now, what is V1? V1 is equal to Q by C1. Capacitor is C1, charge is Q, so V1 is equal to Q by C1. In the same manner, V2 is equal to Q by C2. V3 is equal to Q by C3. Your formula is V is equal to Q by C. So V1 becomes Q by C1, V2 becomes Q by C2, V3 becomes Q by C3. Now if C is the equivalent capacitor, then V is equal to Q by C. This C I am taking the equivalent capacitor. Therefore, now keeping all these values in this equation, we get Q by C is equal to Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3. V is V1 plus V2 plus V3. Put all the values here. We get this. So your result comes 1 upon C is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. So on. If you have got more capacitor, it will be 1 upon C4, so on. So this is the formula for combination of capacitors in series. In parallel combination, one plate of each capacitor is connected to one point and second plate is connected to the other point. So all the three capacitors, they are connected between the 2 points A and B. If with the help of an electrical source, point A is given plus Q charge. Now this charge Q is distributed among the three different capacitors in the ratio of their capacitances. This charge Q is distributed among the three capacitors in the ratio of their capacitances. If plus Q1 charge comes here, plus Q2 and plus Q3. Plus Q1 here, plus Q2 here, plus Q3 here. That means what? If Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Now by property of induction, equal and opposite charges appear on the inner surface of the second plate of each capacitor. Plus Q1 is here, so minus Q1 will be here. Minus Q1 here, plus Q2 here, minus Q2 here, plus Q3 here, minus Q3 here. This is by property of induction. And all the positive charges which are released, they flow to the earth. So plus Q1 released here, plus Q2 released here, plus Q3, they will flow to the earth. As all the three capacitors, they are connected between the 2 points A and B. The potential difference across all is same, and that is V. So now you know Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So what is Q1? Q1 will be C1V. V is the potential difference across the first capacitor. In the same manner, what is Q2? It is C2V. And what is Q3? It is C3V. Now, if C is the equivalent capacitor of all the three, if C is the equivalent capacitor, then Q becomes CV. What is C? This is the equivalent capacitor. CV, C1V, C2V, C3V. From this we get C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So this is the formula to be used in the case when the capacitors are connected in parallel. Thus in parallel combination, potential difference across all it remains same, whereas charge is different on different capacitors. Dielectrics. A dielectric is an insulating material in which all the electrons are tightly bound to the nuclei of the atoms. It is essentially an insulator which can be polarized through small localized displacement of its charges. So this is the definition of dielectrics. In simple term, it is an insulator. Now this paragraph is very important. If E naught and V naught are the intensity of electric field and potential difference without dielectric, this is E naught and V naught are without dielectric. That means what? In between the plates there is air or vacuum. And E and V, their respective values when a dielectric of dielectric constant K is completely filled in between the plates. The important thing is their dielectric is filled when the capacitor is not connected to the charging battery. That means what? This dielectric is filled when there is no battery connected to the capacitor. Then in that case, electric field, if it is E and V, then this is the relation E naught upon E is equal to V naught upon V is equal to K, where K is dielectric constant. That is, E is equal to E naught upon K and V is equal to V naught upon K. This means that the intensity of electric field as well as the potential both decreases by a factor K when the dielectric is filled in between the plates when the capacitor is not connected to the charging battery. But if the battery remains connected with the capacitor, the first case was when the battery was removed. But if the battery remains connected with the capacitor and then the dielectric is filled, then in this case there will be no change in the intensity of electric field and potential difference, but the charge on the plates increases by a factor K. So if the battery remains connected and then the dielectric is filled, then there will be no change in electric field as well as potential difference, but the charge will increase by a factor K. Capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with dielectric slab between the plates. Let there be a parallel plate capacitor having charge Q, area of cross section of the plates A and distance of the plates D. This is the distance of the plates D. And let a dielectric of dielectric constant K and of thickness T. And this is important, T is less than T. That means what? It is not completely filled, it is partially filled. Dielectric constant of thickness T is filled in between the plates. If E naught is the intensity of electric field in air and E is the intensity of electric field in dielectric, then we know that E naught is equal to sigma upon epsilon 0. Now what is sigma? Sigma is surface charge density. Sigma is equal to Q upon A. This becomes Q upon epsilon 0A. So this is the intensity of electric field in the air or vacuum part. And now E is the intensity of electric field in dielectric, and E is equal to E0 by K. K is dielectric constant. Put the value of E naught here. So this is Q upon epsilon 0 AK. E0 is the intensity of electric field in air or vacuum, and E is the intensity of electric field in the dielectric. Now if I ask you what is the potential difference between the vacuum or air part, using this relation V is equal to ED. V stands for potential difference, E is the electric field, and D distance. Using this relationship, if I ask you what the potential difference between the air or vacuum part, this will be E0 and D minus T. This total thickness is T, this is T, the remaining part is how much? D minus T. E0 D minus T is the potential difference in air or vacuum part. And if I ask you what is the potential difference between the dielectric, this will be ET. E is the intensity electric field and T is the thickness. So if V is the potential difference between the plates of the capacitor, then V is equal to E0 D minus T in air part plus in dielectric. So this is your potential difference in air and this ET is in dielectric. Now putting the values of E0 and E here, E0 and E, we get this Q upon epsilon 0 A T minus T plus Q upon epsilon 0 A K T. Take Q upon epsilon 0 A common, we get D minus T plus T by K. So this is your potential difference between the plates of the capacitor. Now this you have got V is equal to Q upon epsilon 0 A D minus T plus T by K. Now we want capacitance. So capacitance C is equal to Q upon V. So this is the value of V you have got. Put this value of V here. We get C is equal to epsilon 0 A upon D minus T plus T by K. So this is the expression for capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor which is partially filled with dielectric or dielectric constant K.